Hey my charming people. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with my NYX primer. Once I'm done priming, I'm going to go ahead and take my L'Oreal Paris Infallible foundation. Then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer and conceal underneath my eyes and blend out with my finger. And whatever excess I have left, I'm going to go ahead and dab that onto my eyelids as well. I'm also going to highlight with the concealer on my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. Just a little bit, not too much highlight. Then I'm using this foundation brush to blend out my highlight. Next, I'm going to take this primer slash base from e.l.f. and I'm going to go ahead and dab some onto my eyelids just because I want my eyeshadow to be more vibrant and bold. So I'm going to go ahead and do this step. Then I'm going to go ahead and take this brown, the soft brown from this palette, and I'm going to go ahead and put that onto my crease and blend. Then I'm going to take my Lorac Pro Palette 2 and I'm going to take this navy shade, which is a navy matte blue, and I'm going to go ahead and lightly put that into my crease. And I'm taking my time on doing this part because it can get a little messy. It seems like I'm doing it very quick because of the speed, but I'm actually just placing it onto my crease and then I'm blending ever so lightly. Then I'm taking a clean blending brush and blending out what I just put onto my crease. Then I'm taking this brown shade and I'm putting that onto my crease just to blend out that blue a little bit more because it looked too harsh for me and I wanted it to be a little bit more blended. Then I'm going to go ahead and go back with the navy shade and place it once again onto my crease, and I'm doing this just to make it a little bit more defined. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the black shade in the palette and I'm going to place this on my outer corner ever so lightly as well, and just blending lightly until I get a nice transition between that blue and that black color. Taking this silver color, I'm going to go ahead and put that onto my eyelid, and I'm going to pat onto my eyelid just to make sure it blends with the other colors. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that blending brush and blend all the colors together. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this white eyeshadow from Sally's Girl and put this onto my inner eye. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and go back into this silver shadow and place it in the center of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go back into that navy shade and place that on my lower outer lash line. Taking a pencil eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and tightline my top and bottom lash line. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take my gel eyeliner, and this one's from Ulta, and I believe it's called Prime Time. And this eyeliner is black, but it also has some specks of glitter, silver glitter in it, so I thought it was perfect for this look. Then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and put on some mascara. Now we are going to put falsies, so I'm just coating them with one coat. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows with my Maybelline eyebrow pencil. Then I'm taking this Wet n Wild Fantasy palette that I had bought at my local grocery market, and I'm using that blue sparkly color that you just seen in the palette and putting that over my eyebrows. And then I'm also taking this other palette that you just seen, which is from Wet n Wild as well, and I'm taking that white color that it has, which is like face paint, and I'm gonna go ahead and dab that onto my forehead and onto my cheekbones as well. Now, as you could see, it was just not working with me, the sponge, so I went ahead and switched it with a foundation brush to try to blend it out, but the face paint was just not blending as I liked. Then I went back to that other palette with that sparkling blue, and I dabbed it along the white face paint that I had put on prior to this. And what I'm doing is trying to blend these two colors together. So as you could see, I'm getting a little frustrated with this face paint because it just didn't want to blend. So I still worked with it and I just kept going. At the end, it turned out okay. I would recommend probably looking for another face paint that is a little bit more blendable and a little bit less opaque than this white. So as you can see, I switched to my NYX Milk pencil and I went ahead and used that for my face paint, and I really did like it better than the Wet n Wild face paint that I used before this. It just gave me a little bit better coverage and it just blended a little bit better than the face paint. So I'm taking that blue color again and just putting over wherever I put that milk pencil, and I'm basically just creating a bluish grayish color with that, and then I'm taking it down to my neck as well. Now, as you guys could see, I'm very sorry. My son woke up from his nap and I couldn't record myself putting on my lashes, but I basically just chose the most dramatic lashes that I could find that I owned, and I went ahead and popped those babies right on. And next I go ahead and use that same white eyeshadow that I use for my inner corners for my brow highlight. And then I take that milk pencil and put it onto the center of my lips. Then I take that blue glittery eyeshadow once again from the Wet n Wild palette and put it over that milk pencil and basically blend those two colors together. Then I go back to that palette and take the white glittery color and place that right in the center of my lips to create an icy effect. Going back into the silver color, I'm going to go ahead and take it and place it on top of the face paint. And once you're done with this, you're basically done with the face. Then I'm going to go ahead and part my hair from my arc of my eyebrow all the way back, as you could see. Then I'm taking two portions in the front and tying them with a white or clear rubber band. Then I'm just going to go ahead and tease my hair for a little bit of volume. And I'm going to start creating a French braid all the way to the back. So once I'm done with the French braid, I'm going to go ahead and pancake my braid, which means loosening up my braid, just to create a more messy hair. That's what I'm going for this look, not so perfect. And once you're done getting it to your liking, you go ahead and spritz it with some hairspray. And as you can see, mine is not perfect at all, and I like it. And next, I just went ahead and used a necklace as my crown, and this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Girl, I'm not even gonna mess with it.